another short entry in my devlog series. I've done a lot in the background, started working on tile maps, and since I'm not gonna make tile maps from hand, I'm also writing a tile map editor now. I've changed up completely how text gets rendered. I'm using a text atlas now. You can see it in the background. It still needs work. Mainly, if once the text atlas is full, I will crash. I've reworked how the UI works in how its state is controlled. And as far as the text atlas is concerned, I can load textures, create layers, and I implemented a scroll field, scroll area. Currently, I can't actually do anything with that. That is a test set I found somewhere. The name you can find here. If you Google for it, you'll find it. Next steps are going to actually create a menu that cares about these settings. This is the how to partition the texture. And you can have different ones for different layers already. And a brush so that you can select the text, a tile here, and to draw into the tile map itself. Configure the tile map size, of course, and allow the save and load buttons to work. The settings are for the tile map size, though I imagine I might just put it as a footer here somewhere. Besides that, I have floating flex boxes now. We can see that the grid in the middle now takes up as much space as it can. And maybe I can show quickly how events now work. So we have, when we create a button, we can define event handlers that will emit messages, and these messages then get later handled in here from the logic. So the UI itself is stateless for the most part. Only the scroll bar has a bit of state because it detects, it remembers where you started scrolling. And then you have the custom messages here where you can define what you want to do. That is, if you know React, kinda like Redux in this case, or if you know Elm towards Elm, sort of. And yeah, that is it for this update. See you next time.